I know it gets frowned on a lot by a lot of the older generations, but no joke, job hopping is one of the most broken things you can do. It is truly OP because once you've been working for a while, you realize that no place is really loyal to you, so you should not be really loyal to any job. And the quickest way you'll learn to is if you want to make a promotion or you want to get a raise or anything like that, move up in the company, the quickest way to do it is to either threaten them with a new job or just go to move to a new job that's already paying more. Like the amount of times you can get like 20 to 30% more money just from moving jobs, right? It is literally just that easy. And they're trying to patch it, right? If you look at the latest statistics, it's saying that wage growth for job switchers was about 4.4% versus 3.9% for people who stayed at their job. So even now, even with the economy slowing down, and we're long past COVID and all that bullshit now, we're still seeing that just being a job hopper is the way to go. And it makes sense, right? Because if you think about it from the perspective of any individual company, they don't want employees who stay there forever and are just slowly stacking raises over time. They want to keep their employees fresh. Where you can stay at the entry level money forever. They don't want somebody who's going to be there 5, 10, 15, 20 years, racking up all this sick time and benefits and paying for it. And the companies are wising up to it too and being like, okay, well, let's just offer them just a little bit more to get new employees in, and then we'll just keep repeating that cycle over and over and over. And that's why job loyalty doesn't pay off anymore. So at the end of the day, you should not be loyal to any one job. And you'll find that you can pick up a few extra skills if you switch to a different job too. And the longest I've ever been in any one job so far has been about 2.5 years. And I've been a regular job hopper my entire life. Most of my jobs I'm usually at for like maybe 3 to 6 months before I find something different. And I mean, that's like the extreme level of job hopping. I would say you would at least want to try to be at a job for maybe a year before you start trying to move on. Especially if you go a year and you feel like your raises aren't really doing a whole lot for you, or you haven't gotten one at all, God forbid, yeah, you should definitely move on from that job. You should never go more than a year without any kind of raise at all. And I truly genuinely believe that. If you go a whole year, you don't get a single raise, yeah, it's time to leave that job. Straight up. Today. Yesterday, if you can. Because that is just criminal. And I know it's not all about the pay, right? If you actually enjoy your job and what you're doing, stay where you're at, right? If you don't mind making a little bit less money for a job you actually care about and enjoy doing, then you go right ahead, right? You stay exactly where you are, and you can stay there forever. Just know that your loyalty's not going to be rewarded. And you're really only staying there because you're happy with things the way they are right now. But for most people, including me, you're kind of tired of your job. You hate your job. You're tired of going into it every day. You're tired of having to get up at the alarm clock every single morning at the same time when you'd rather just sleep in. And if you're going to stay at the same job for a while, I would at least still, get to searching for new jobs. Look at Indeed, look at, Monster, get on, ZipRecruiter, all these websites, and start looking around. Because if you come to your boss with a job offer, if they really want to keep you, they will give you a raise, straight up. And outside of that, trying to negotiate for a raise or trying to negotiate for a promotion, most of the time this isn't going to work. Usually the boss or supervisor already has the guy in mind he wants for the position. And even if you are doing the job that the position already entitles and you still don't have the title for it, you're not going to get the title for it. You're just going to keep working forever, and you're going to stay exactly where you are. And now, because you're doing that job for free, right? So why would he hire a manager if you're the one managing things and not even getting paid for it, right? Don't be that guy, because I've been that guy, and I kind of still am that guy. And it sucks. Because when you realize what's going on, you kind of want to just rebel against the system, right? And it makes you apathetic and miserable. And just makes it where you just dread going into the same place every single day, surrounded by people you don't care about, people you know are stupid, and just make the dumb decisions all day. And yet here you are, the one sane voice in the room, and you feel like you're just trying to get through the day and steer the ship right and get everything done, but at the end of the day, you're one person, and you can't take care of everything. And you want to do that every single day for 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Not me. That's why you got to keep applying pressure to them, right? You keep looking for new jobs. Even if you're completely happy where you are, stay looking for new jobs all the time. You should be on Indeed every single week. You should be putting those hours in to your resume and getting your resume right, your work experience. Update your resume from time to time. You'd be surprised just how just changing a few words on there can just get you a whole brand new job offer, and you'd be making twice as much doing the exact same thing. Or, maybe not quite that much, but you get the idea. Me personally, I'm kind of just sick of 9-to-5s in general, but it's better just to hop between them than to stick to one forever. That's for sure. This has been Placating, and all you guys go out there and have a good day.